say the cards this eve.
Not a bad skull you got.
The Oath of the Unseen. This is my path. For my family. I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
We shall see to it that the rightful queen and king of the underworld retake their throne. Your father I knew only from Nyx's account, though I would see your mother when she visited Olympus. You have her regal bearing, little star. Please make your choice. Wolf Howl. Onward to your goal.
You dare. Into the purse. They got through.
You gleam as though with moonlight there, young lady. Almost as if fairest Selene herself anointed you. Alas, that she must ride across the night while you're left to your own devices on the ground.
Right. Well? out of my sight.
Boy, I take back everything I said about your weapon first we met. In my defense, ain't often I see workmanship superior to mine. Though don't go telling anyone I said as much.
Yes.
Fly, come sit
Hi,
and rest
Arachne.
your wings. You've grown so tired flying to and fro. Oh, welcome.
Hey, I don't suppose you happen to see a woodsy goddess stalking through? Greenish attire, wielding a bow about her height?
I know which one you mean, my friend, and I know she's been nosing about. As a rule, I stay away from goddesses like that, even if they are your kin.
Goddesses like what? You make it sound as though you fear Olympus more than you fear Chronos himself.
Oh, I do. It's not Chronos that made me this way. If anything, I've grown more used to it with time. Now go find your woodsy goddess, and be careful not to lead her here, all right?
Calm that shade down, Chronos. Good job.
I'll be right here, all right?
The skull gleams anew. Got it.
The path to me is open.
Chaos seeks me. You can sense my motive in giving you this. Sometimes we simply feel an impulse to express our admiration. Knowing how important your whims are to you, surely you understand.
The Olympians often demand tribute from their worshippers, do they not? Their custom, perhaps, but not mine. I merely ask that you honor our arrangement in perpetuity, though neither shall I reject your offering. You have restored the standing stone where you reside, and now can see the possibilities within. Should you assist me in exploring my ability to determine outcomes like the fates themselves, I shall make it worth your while.
Let's see how this goes. Denied.
Welcome. Using the Argent Skull of Rafal now, are we? You're becoming a most capable necromancer to have earned its trust.
Was this once a living creature's skull, Headmistress? Only to be infused with silver and enchanted as an instrument of night?
That is rather a personal question, considering all evidence at hand. Perhaps Raval herself shall reveal to you the answer in due course. Cross flames awaken! Selene tests your will. You have grown strong. Return to Shadow now.
Out of the woods. Please take your time.
The onion.
Oh, fine choice. You cannot help the gods above, you know. My legions are vast, and death means little to them anymore. Not that your efforts here shall be of much consequence either.
Your surface legions fight and die for you, yet you hide behind them here. If you're so certain of your victory, you'd be leading them.
Leadership, my girl, is not about having to do everything oneself. It is about ensuring others share your same ideals and methodology. Wherever you may go, you shall encounter many who embrace my point of view, I think.
No shortage of fools. Check. There's that rancid scent. You test my patience. Need shells. You should have stayed in shadow. Those spots again.
Yeah, probably just Laurel coming back to fawn all over you again, right, man? Suitors. Whoa, a present. You're so thoughtful and all that. Don't mean to be rude about it, just don't get the wrong idea, okay?
If I'm to keep taking from your copious supply of unused gifts, seems only fair that I give something in return from time to time. I spoke to Echo about you. Said you didn't mean to hurt her, though perhaps I shouldn't have. She responded in her usual way, but I could tell something happened. You broke her heart.
She broke her own heart. They always fall for people who don't love them back. Anyway, I'm sure she'll find someone who thinks she's awesome. Plenty of fish in the sea.
Yes, I've noticed. So, has anybody ever fallen out of love with you? Or do they all end up in the morning fields, pining for you for eternity?
All I know is no one's ever loved me as much as me. They're all too busy feeling sorry for themselves to really care, you know? You can't love someone if you can't love yourself. See you around.
Thanks. You again. grow strong. Prepare, fishy. That's a bite. No escape. I caught a gutter pop. You're not particularly close with your brothers or sisters, are you? When you chance to visit us, Nemesis all but ignores you. I know, it's just...
The infinite dark.
Seleni's hidden strength. Olympus, I accept this message. Be safe, Lord Charon. I'll keep them busy for you.
Find something? Fancy running into you again. You found Chronos, sank your fangs into his throat. Sister Hecate gave me the gist. How'd you do it? Found some exploitable weakness, something like that?
Mostly I just kept evading a lot. He's very powerful, but must have underestimated my ability to resist his tricks.
He won't always underestimate you, though. Must have his vulnerabilities. The old are seldom wise and often weak, right? He's bloodied. Go for the kill. Here. Smart. Watch your step.
Going in. Adequate. Good evening, boatman.
It is I. I care very little for surprises, Flower. And perhaps in that we are alike. But there exists a rare variety that's welcome. Like a brisk breeze on an autumn eve.
Protected.
wanted to sing in front of a great big crowd, you know? And not just a bunch of crusty sailors, but like one of those gigantic amphitheaters they got up on land.
Not my area of expertise. Do performances in these amphitheaters typically involve attempts to drown the members of the audience?
Oh, yeah. And mortals show up to them in massive droves, kicking and screaming just to get a glimpse. Yet you get a show all to yourself.
I hate her. In you go.
Malinois.
Don't give in. More shades. A withered bough. This corruption. Did this skull just smile? Hear me, on my authority. Greater might. Some glass rock. I've returned. Phantoms be gone. Always use more. Olympus, I accept this message. Where to? Echo? Hey, about Narcissus.
About Narcissus. About Narcissus. About Narcissus.
I don't know what he was like back when you met, but he has a certain vanity about him that perhaps dulls his other senses a bit. When we speak, it's often like I'm not even there.
I'm not even there. Not even there. Not even there.
See you next time.
Next time. Next time.
Rest easy now. Flourish and reveal my path.
bit of extra gold, then earn it. Now heads up, they're coming. Let's get started.
Come on then. Lomiai.
Deliverance. Lost to you again. Later.
Did she just... More ashes. This is my father's realm. In the name of Hades. I know you're angry. Believe me, so am I. Cerberus, come back. Stop bothering the dog. Revol's empty. You shades, leave him alone.
Relieved at last of an infernal itchy spot, the fire-breathing watchdog looks appeased.
You're looking better already. You there? You're from Elysium. I'll leave you to it then. A gift from Night. Almost there. The old service hall. service entrance.
Within the deepest reaches of the earth, where once grim Lord Hades reigned, now twist the edifices of the Titan Chronos, who made this former tomb of his home.
I can't believe that this is Tartarus. Should be a clear path to the house.
It seems we have an unscheduled visitor.
All done. Greetings, Father.
Cerberus, look who it is.
The triple-headed guardian of hell does not wish to be troubled at this time.
I'd rather keep my hand.
My brothers each are aiding you, are they? Zeus doubtless leading from behind the safety of his palace walls. Poseidon blustering as though his victory is already at hand.
Father, they're fighting to defend their home. And they're fighting for you. You're right that neither one is much inclined to show concern. But why should they? Fear spreads.
They sat oblivious upon their surface realm for far too long. But do not listen to my rantings about them. Had you known your own brother, perhaps you'd better understand the impulse for such ill-conceived remarks. Indeed. May it be of use.
For our family. The Dominance is back, is he? Traitorous wretch. For me. A gift.
This pleases me.
Electric.
Strictly speaking, niece, you chose correctly in deferring to my brother Zeus, but I must still save face.
Wait, what? He wants a fight, does he? I can use this. Let's all just take a breath.
Had so much vengeance on the mind, I let you have a little taste back there. Fear not, only our enemies shall be getting the full course.
Status. Out of shells. Clear. Made it through.
My my greetings.
Good. Moonlight, guide us.
Do not presume to test my patience here. The course of history is mine to shape, yet you continue vexing me, as though you wish to do so in my stead. Fine, what shall it be? Shall I just go ahead and cede my rightful throne?
You don't set the course of history. Your time. You're just the paving stones we cross along our way. More than getting back at the gods, you're getting back at the fates, who know your rightful place in all of this.
I do in fact take issue with the fates, though they ought to be none of your concern or anyone's. Imagine being free to make your own decisions now, only to long for the weight of their yoke upon your back. How pathetic. Show yourself. Come, my subjects, prove yourselves to me. Incorrigible. You possess some of your father's strength. Or rather, mine. My patience has its limits. I shall be charitable in this one regard. able to resist. You shall not succeed.
For my brother. Mine.
Vanquished only for the moment, scheming Chronos cannot be so easily destroyed. Yet in her every fleeting victory against him, fierce Melenoi recovers something she thought lost.
I still remember flashes of this place. Stay dead.
After accomplishing a truly monumental feat, the ever-modest Princess of the Dead respectfully requests for there to be no boasting or exaggerated tales of her ultimate result. Merely a brief acknowledgement like this.
Ouch! Return to Shadow, now! That's more like it.
Who dares? You think that you achieved a victory, witch? You merely prolonged your demise, for the Titan whom you vanquished possesses but the smallest fraction of my power.
So you heard. I'm surprised and humbled that you deigned to pay my meager accomplishments any heed, O Spirit. How did you know?
I am all-knowing.
Also, the shades out there were going off about it. Some of them are right outside the tent. Told them they can't come in, but they're still out there, I think.
Thank you for keeping them at bay. Let's have a look around.
The Oath of the Unseen is somewhere here. Isn't that so, Princess? The aura that it emanates, I haven't felt it since before all this. I thought the oath was lost with Mother Nyx, but it was in the care of Lady Hecate.
It's in my own care now. The will of Night shall be done, no matter what. Isn't that so? You're here among the unseen. You know our charge.
The oath is clearly in good hands.
Such a mess.
What's all the commotion? You know how come I'm really back, don't you, Trouble? Because things finally started getting interesting, but you're trying to put a stop to it.
I won't let you cast doubt on my task. Surely you've better uses of your energy than this, and throwing all your rubbish everywhere.
What would you even know? I have every right to be here, and you're never getting rid of me. And you're never getting rid of Chronos either. No going back to how things were.
We're going forward, not back.
I've heard about the latest happenings, sister, but we'll discuss them out there on the hunt. Not while we're here.
Our princess.
Noted. Got everything. As bearer of the fated arms of night, I seek their aspects, hidden from my sight. So mote it be.
Those sands that you recovered from our enemy. Something of his nature in each tiny grain, a key of sorts, to the dissolution of time. Do you concur?
I do. That very incantation sprang to mind. An expression of all you taught me of his weaknesses. A means to unravel his very being, to bring death to Chronos at last. He doesn't seem to realize it's possible. Still thinks I'm just an agent of Olympus.
'Tis merely evidence that our concerted efforts have not been in vain. You cross the underworld like a tempest, whilst I remain in shadows. But when the Titan's time at last comes to an end, I dearly wish to be there myself. To see the look on his face.
We'll get him, Headmistress. Art must be needed elsewhere.
Hey, Eris is back. What did you do? Did you summon her? I saw you talking.
You're not remotely pleased to see your sister again. I don't have any more control over her than you do. Headmistress still is giving her the silent treatment, though.
Ideally, Eris should be somewhere very far from here. Good thing this place is impossible to find. Otherwise, I'd half expect she would have led Chronos straight to us by now.
You truly think a daughter of Nyx would betray us? I know Eris is a different sort, but still.
Your father is a son of Chronos. How'd they get on?
That's fair. Shouldn't be too long.
Point taken.
Careful with this one. Some wheat. Grow strong. Oskion Katoski. So mote it be. Here you'll grow strong. The Arcana. I finally understand. So that's it. Jot it down. The Altar of Ashes. I see it now. The silver pool reacted to my spell. The aspects of the nocturnal arms. Interesting. Ignium, awaken.
Well, what was that?
Zorafet, awaken.
Oh, something's going on back there.
Revolve, awaken. Lim and Horus, awaken.
I know that sound all right.
Draw greater power from the silver pool.
Oh, something's up.
Grant me the aspect of Charon.
Wait, who?
Such power hides within. Descura, awaken.
I know that sound all right.
Let our bond grow strong. I need more than I have.
There's no way she could have. Oh, hey! Something transpired with the silver puddle back there, I could tell, young one. You're doing, perchance, that of the fates themselves.
I've revealed in the pool the aspects of the nocturnal arms. Not their true forms exactly, but different ones, with their own great power.
Ah, the nocturnal arms. Your brother, he once used their counterparts, and those ones too turned into other stuff. Well, if you need to test your newfound strength, I'm here.
I know it, Commander. Greetings, and heed well the Commander.
Fear spreads.
For the realm. I can see even deeper now.